Hello, hello! Today we are revisiting Blue Purple Sanji. I love this deck. My very first video on this channel was on this leader and it got some small but new tools during PRBO2 and OP13 and I just want to see whether those changes are enough for the leader to keep up with the current meta. This is the deck list I'm using for today. I will go over my thoughts on specific card choices at the end of the video, but for now enjoy the gameplay. And if you do, please consider liking and subscribing because it will help me create more of this content for you guys in the future. And I'd really like to do that, so thank you very much. Okay, we finally found Eam. Sanji vs Eam. I assume this matchup is unplayable, but let's see what we'll get. This is not good enough. We just need to find all our Sanjis ASAP, I think. Double events. Red rocks are useless. Don't have a buff burst, which sucks. They have 9 in trash already. 10. 11. So crazy on turn 3. Take this one because I want to be able to, in emergency, activate Otama. But in this case, I can do this. Go 5 lead. Then hopefully find another Sanji of this Pirate King. There we go. Maybe if we can find an army of Sanjis into a new gate, this is playable, and then with the unblockable event we can push through later. I'm not sure, that's my hope. I don't think this Yamato will matter, considering Mars exists. And then I'll use this. Play a Sanji. Do I Otama here? Sure, let's use Otama. Trash the Culverin because it's useless. Play a Pudding. Find 3 buff bursts. So those are gone. Swing 5. I don't think I want to swing with Sanji. I think I just need them to sit there and wait. Okay, they make me discard 1. Sure. I'll fuel my trash with more events. Pudding might come in handy on the turn, the next turn. Just play Pudding before his 10 drop turn and like hope it's enough. Hope they just don't draw into it again. I'll give them a 2k. And this I'll take. Right, let's go 0 into 0. Let's try and search more Sanjis. All my giants, so I guess I'll grab one. Yes, Sanji number 3. Let's play that. We don't have an event to use here. I mean, we could use a Concasse, but do I want to? How many do I have in trash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think it matters here. I think I'll just swing 5. Leave Don up. Because he had Don up still as well, so. Okay, he plays GZoro. So I guess he's gonna try to take my Sanji out. I will definitely defend this, which means we won't be playing Newgate on the next turn. But I might still want to keep Newgate as an option, so I'll get rid of Marco for now, because Marco just blows up. Play a second giant. Might have to, huh? Should also not play it and just... No, I think I should. And I don't... do I want to get... I'll get rid of the pudding. It's trashing an elder. See how much he wants to defend here. I will pudding the moment he goes to... If he goes to 6 cards at all. Do I have putting him from 4 cards? 2 cards? Probably not. Rage doesn't matter because he'll just pop it. So let's play another Sanji and pass. Yes, his elders. Draws a 2k. How many in trash do we have? Events 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can sort your trash with T, by the way, in case you guys don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure, I'll let this one go. Search for never existed. Give him a 1k. Now what do we do? I think I want to use one of these so that afterwards if I use Gatling, my Sanjis will go up in value. How many has he used? He's used 3 never existed and 1 of an equilibrium. So if I swing 8, there's a chance it's going through. I could swing 2 5s as well. Could potentially just not play Raiju at all. Just go 7 because like Mars kills Raiju. But them minusing 1 in hand is not terrible either. How many giants have I used? My giants are all clumped together is the thing. I think I'll use Notama. Get rid of Newgate. Play a Marco. Draw 1. Pass. Maybe I overdid it here. The problem is these are all 7s. They can contest the Sanjis. I think I'll just use Concasse here to get Sanji to 8. Tiny bit risky because he's gonna start swinging at my life now and I don't have Don up. Block with Marco here to draw 2. Because Marco is gonna get blown up by the 10 Elder play. Crazy how many they still have in hand. Even though there were two cards in hand before the first 10 Elder. Now they were at 1 card in hand even, I think. And now they're back to 6. So ridiculous. Alright, can we break through this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17. We have 17 in trash. So we could potentially buff these Sanjis. I don't think we can go for game here. So difficult. Let's go to 9 lead. He's probably just gonna block. Go 9 here. Gives me never existed. Go another 9 there. Oh, this is the worst case scenario. Should have paid more attention what we have. Thought there was another giant in there. But I guess we've used 2. We used 4 of these. Let's go 8 lead. I messed up with that. That might cost me the game, this 1k. But let's see. I mean, we'll draw into another giant, that's for sure. That's evil. That is pretty evil here. Oh no, because we're not at 6 or more. Okay, how can we defend this? We have 1 more giant. That, like, it should come up, right? Unless I completely messed up. But I think next 2 cards are giant. I do want to go down to 1 so that I can unblockable next turn, maybe. I think I should take this one. That's so tough. I think I'll lose. I think I need to give him this one. Even though I really don't want to because it's my unblockable. If he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he goes 8, he has... if only I paid attention to what's here. This is why I need to count your deck, but it's so difficult to do on the sim, I feel like. You can go 10. If I have giant, I need to draw into... How many 2Ks have I used? I mean, 1's on the board. 2, 3, 4. 4. So I have 2 more. If I giant this one... I think I should giant this one. There's my other giant. And then he can play GZoro, so he goes 4. What is still in my deck? 2 markers out. Sanji is out. I still have 1, 2, 3. No, 2 of these. 1 of these. 2. 1 of these. 1 Otama. 2 Reijus. 1 Pudding. That's the 5 in my deck, and I have 1 more card. Oh my god, I can't think of the last card that's in my deck. I think I'll take this one. They're playing at Elder. They have their loop going now. I might still not be able to win with these Sanjis. There's this event. They might have put like never existed back. Yeah, there are only 2, so he probably has 2 more in hand. Oh, it was Bruchette Blow that I was missing. Okay, how do I swing? $10, $11. I don't think it's enough. I feel like I made a mistake somewhere in this game though. And this at least makes me feel like this matchup is playable. Like, obviously I took second away from them, so maybe if they go first, if they go second, it's probably a lot harder already. Alright. They probably have it, but let's see. Yeah, GG's. Oh, rough loss. Rough loss. I can't help but feel like I misplayed somewhere. Like losing the 4th Sanjis probably around that spot. But we also had these weird clumped up cards. Like we had all our giants clumped up, which meant we could not use our giants in the mid game to protect the Sanjis like I usually want to. And then I couldn't get my new gate off because I had to giant like at least 1 turn too early. Maybe I should not have swung with Sanji there to keep them around. Because if we'd have this new gate lying there, I think this game changes a lot as well. And then maybe I should have, on the turn where on their 9-drop turn, I attacked into the GZoro. And I just didn't expect them. And they had 5 cards in hand already. So I didn't expect them to like hard counter down to 1 or 2. So maybe I should have just putting immediately on that turn and then only started swinging into GZoro. Obviously I switched 5 cards against 5 cards. So it's a complete random pudding. But I feel like if I complete random putting them there and they don't draw into an Elder, especially on that turn I saw them ditch an Elder already. So the chances were a bit less likely. I just win the game on the spot. So I think I did mistakes in this game. I think it was winnable. But either way, GG's. Sanji versus Roger. They took first. I mean, this hand is fine because we have a red rock. But apart from that, it's just not good enough. So I'll need to mulligan. And this hand is very, very good. Okay, they are double concasses. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. I guess that's just what it is. We just cycled 2 cards and drew back into the same hand we had earlier. Which is fine. This is a 6 I would counter, but an 8 obviously I won't. Go up to 8 cards. I will play a Sanji. I'll minus a Don to draw 2. This is a matchup, by the way, where we can choose if they ramp that we ramp alongside them, which is always nice to have with Sanji, I feel like. And I'll grab a Searcher. Then I'll pass. And if they go too high in hand, we always have the option of putting. What the hell is this? Okay. Why would they ever play this over Bullet? But I guess they managed to double ramp now. That's kind of good for them. I will play... How many do we have in trash? We have 4, so we'll definitely want to Do I want to ramp alongside here? I think I just want to fuel my trash. I want to ramp here. I'll probably just swing 5 and 6 and play double pudding. Keep it on up. Grab another buff burst for later. Then grab search event or 2k. Probably search event. I'll pass. And we have Giant to protect the Sanji and we have Concassé to protect us. Play Rayleigh. We could have not swung with Sanji this turn. That definitely was an option. But I think this is okay too. We'll just have to get rid of the new gate and abandon that game plan. You can have the pudding. We want to try and find a red rock. That's basically priority number 1 here, I think. There's a red rock for the turn after. Swing 5 into the jack. And then what do we want to do? We could just play Rager and pass. It's not terrible. But we don't have Don up. I don't think I want to swing with Sanji's on this turn because of, without having a blocker lying here, because of Shanks existing. So I think Rager and pass is just fine. Best case, next turn we get to Red Rock as this 10 drop or whatever he plays now, and then we get to Bruchette blow like a Rayleigh. But we only play 1 Bruchette, so... But I don't think we've seen it yet, unless I didn't pay attention. We are a decent amount through our deck. Obviously it's possible that it's in life, but I imagine we'll take 2 life this turn. Okay, they play Newgate. Swing 9, which I'll take. Then this one I might just block and use 0 cost event on because I don't think we'll need the 3000 worlds anymore. Let's see if we can find the Concassé. We can't, but we can find a second red rock, which is pretty nice. I meant Bruchette blow, not Concassé, by the way. We can't like swing at them, so I'll just use... Okay, I'll use buff bars, I'll swing wherever, and I'll pass another turn with 4 Concassés in hand. And another red rock, so whatever big he plays, I get to remove again. This I'll just Concassé, and the Rayleigh swing I'll Concassé plus Otama. And then the Shank swing I will just take. There's the Bruchette blow. Nice, now I get to do what I wanted to do the turn before. Swing 6 into 6, and then we'll swing 8s if he keeps defending this. He decides not to. So I'll search again. I'll grab a giant. Then I'll swing. I'll just swing with Sanji's. I'll leave the Reiju standing just in case. I don't think I need to rush this. I'm in a pretty commanding position now. Best case we get to just defend with Concassés. If he swings like super high, I'll just block with Reiju. And the next turn I get to play a Marco, which is nice as well. There's a Scopper. We also have... $18 in trash, if I didn't miscount that just now. So if you use a giant on a Concassé or something... Our Sanjis go up to 9. But he just wants to play it like that. So I'll swing 9 and 9. Okay, I want to keep 3 Don up. I want to 4 for Marco, so I get to go up to 10 here. Goes +3, +2. And him giving me this Usohachi makes me... I mean, we can always swing with this rage, you know? I think so. Like, even if he Usohachis the Marco, so be it. I have 3 Don up and alive. Pretty sure I'm just chilling. We again just want to vent off the Sanji's increasing. Ah, okay, Roger we don't care about. Well, I'll take that one. And then we... well, we should win the game. I wanted to see his hand. Damn it, he just quit immediately. GG's. Sanji was a state took second. I think I have to mulligan this because we need some early game. Find a Sanji. Play Gob. Grab a pudding. So I gotta be careful how high on cards I'm going. I say that and I pick up a card that draws me 2, but I think it's worth it. Don't think I want to double 1k that. Plays Marco. I think I'll just play Yamato here. Minus a Don to bottom deck the Marco and swing 6 leads. He can definitely swing 7 at me here and play pudding, but I don't think there's an insane amount I can do against that. If I swing 6, I think I'll double 1k. Even though I have to give my own pudding for it. Josu my Yamato back, which is okay. And I'll start with a search. I'll grab a red rock here. I can play Yamato and use buff burst. I can play Sanji, and I think I want to play Sanji. Ooh, another 2 buff bursts. Okay. Swing 6 and 7. Or 6 and 6 maybe. If he doesn't use leader ability. Okay, I think I'll stick to 6 and 6. Because he's just gonna use leader ability anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll pass. I think I want to try and counter these as well as possible. I want a red rock. Once. 8. If I red rock this and he goes into... if I giant this and he goes into the Sanji, I think that's not great. So let's start with this and then I'll giant away the Sanji actually, I think. Give it 1k. I'll red rock here. And Brichette blow here. And then I kind of want to swing 5 here, but if he defends this, I'll be sad. But at the same time, I think 2 6s afterwards should be okay. Yeah, okay. Then I'll swing 2 6s lead. And pass. And then with Konkase, we should be able to protect our life, and with Gatling plus a 2k, we should be able to defend the Sanji. So now he plays another new gate, but we have another red rock. So Okay, I'll just concasse. Now how many events do we have in trash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll red rock this. I'll draw 2. I'll go 6, 7, 7 lead. Play pudding. See if I can find a giant. He used leader ability on that swing. So he probably just has a bunch of 2Ks, or he's... I don't know why he used leader ability on that swing then. Maybe that was a misclick, because he could have just 1K'd that with the Atmos. And then he could have 2K'd that leader ability. But maybe he wanted to take the life either way. Just to draw more. I'll grab a concasse, I think. He has a third new gate. Now it's getting a bit painful. We don't run a third red rock. So let's see how we can play this. How many do we have in trash now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I don't think we'll get there to buff the Sanjis up to 8. So I'll just swing an 8 with Sanji. I think I'll play Reiju. I'll play Buff Burst. Ooh, I mean now we could just swing with this event. Oh, not yet, because we need to be on 1 life. So let's play patiently. Draw 2 here. Swing just a ramp and pass. Yeah, but Roger is not enough. But maybe I'll take this first hit. If I take this first hit, then this is active. Yeah, I think I'll take this first hit. Because he's not expecting this. That's a 0 cost 2k 1k. Then I'll swing, I'll chip 8, 8, 7. And then I'll use unblockable. If I give into the force, there'll be no point to my life. Let's go! Kill him with his own event. I didn't expect that. Oh, he's dumbfounded. He's like, what just happened to me? He's so confused, he doesn't want to finish the game. GG's. Sanji against Sabo. I imagine this matchup is pretty difficult for us, considering all of their characters get buffed by cost. So none of our cheap removal works it well. But let's see, they took second. We have an override hand, so I'll keep this. Let's play pudding and I'll grab search event. Play Betty into Koala. And they find it's Sabo 2k and they trash the 6 cost. That's interesting already. Let's play the search event. Not finding what I want. But let's just keep searching. We have 1 Sanji here. Find a buff burst, which is nice. Let's use buff burst. Draw some more. Find another Sanji and a buff burst. Now we are a little set. The question I'm asking myself is how worth is Red Rock gonna be? Like, it's just gonna be 2. What the hell? What the hell am I witnessing? I mean, it's playable. Probably not terrible. You get to remove something. I mean, against us, it's useless, but can Dragon take it back? A Dragon can take it back from trash as well. You know what? Maybe I don't hate it. Maybe I don't hate it. I respect it. Let's play... I'll play Rage or Sanji here. I think I'll play Reiju. It's gonna be more of an expensive turn and we get to play double Sanjis on the turn after. Swing 5, keep on done up for Konkase, and it's kind of whatever because they're just gonna take anyways. Next turn we'll have to play Pudding, no? Like, just have to. It does Mars remove original cost? With a base cost? Oh my god, it's... I should have read this card. Base cost sucks. Let's take this and then... Well... Pudding on this turn. And then let's see if we can maybe find... we found a second red rock, that's not bad. Let's go 6. I think I'll swing with Rager as well. Wait, the hack kills Rager as well, right? I should have swung with Rager first. It's also original cost. Rager's use is in this matchup. I should never have played her, I should have just played the Sanji. Oh, he doesn't know! He doesn't know! I can't read my cards and he can't read his either. It's the battle of illiterates. Who's gonna come out on top? The guy who plays Giant and doesn't have a brain? Or the guy who plays 2 characters and fake Moria and doesn't have a brain? Oh, he doesn't get the buff right now. It's kinda nice. But I'll take the 6 anyways. Okay, plays 6 top Sabo. What do I do this turn? Play double Sanji? Triple Sanji? Triple Sanji pass? Let's see. Do I want to swing 5? He has a... Well, he has a black dragon and a red dragon in hand, no? Am I tripping? Yeah, I think he does. He has... This is a hand? Is this a hand? No, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I haven't paid attention. He definitely has this dragon in hand. Maybe I'll just play 2 Sanjis and call it a day. Leave Giant up. I think I'll swing 8 here because if I swing 7, he's just gonna block 2k. Then I'll play double Sanji and I'll pass. Just trashing a 6 cost Sabo. Finds another 2k. Let's see what he wants to do here. He's just gonna go for phase. He's gonna try to remove the rage by putting 2 Don underneath Dragon. There it is, but he puts the Don underneath his leader. I will definitely giant this one. And I don't think we need another Sanji, so I'll just get rid of that. Because next turns we'll just spend playing Red Rock. I'll defend this because I don't think he can afford swing with the Sabo into it. How many events do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not an insane number. But maybe we can get there. Not like this though. I think I'll start with a 6. He obviously has a 7k blocker, which is a bit awkward. Swing another 6. With this Ragey, we are kind of threatening lethal at the same time. Swing 7. Play Red Rock, and now... Wait, I'm trolling! Oh my god. True. He doesn't have the power up anymore because Sabo is not an 8. I'm like really illiterate this game. Oh, yeah, I'll pass. Oh my god, do I even include this game? I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm so stupid. Okay, cycles, Stussy, grabs a black dragon, plays it, probably plays the 6 blocker that puts it on underneath. Yep. Now where does he swing? Hey there, I'll just giant. Thinking about swinging with the Sabo. Very greedy to do. Obviously he would get it. Because I didn't draw into counter, but yep. I will remove this Sabo. Then I'll swing 7. I don't need to win this turn. I'll probably just search twice. Yeah, that works as well. I actually would not have won just now. If I would have used the Waxing Fist to defend, I would have just surged twice and call it a day. But we'll take it. What a bad game. That was a bad game. Two people who can't read. GG's. Okay, Sanji vs Zoro. I assume this matchup is as horrible as it used to be, but let's see. I'll mulligan that one. Start with a Crash the Wedding, grab a Sanji. Grabs the Shigi. I'll play Sanji, I'll minus a Don to play Buff Burst, and I'll swing 5 at Hiyori and I'll pass. And this is already very, very bad. But we just had to hope that they do not have a queen out. Let's start off with a search here. Guess I'll grab a Marco. I'll play out the Marco. I'll use leader ability for Buff Burst to draw 2, and I'll swing at Queena, and I'll pass, and then he'll play Toshigi, rest the Marco, swing at both. Then we have to let the Marco go. Take that life. Sadly, that trigger does not hit. And then, what do we do? I guess we'll play one of these. Do we grab the Bruchette here, or do we grab the Newgate? I think I should probably grab the Bruchette. Play Reiju, swing 5. Keep 2 done up for Concasses. Play Cavendish. Use 1 Concasse. They have a Zoro. Play another Concasse. And then I'll Red Rock here. I'll minus a Don to Concasse. I'll go 6 into 4. Then 7 into 4. Or do I make sure that's gone with an 8? Maybe I'll make sure that's gone with an 8 and pass. We have 1 up for Concasse or Giant. And we have some 1k/2k counters, which is nice. We also have this card if you'd want to use it as a 3k. honestly, that might be a nice option here. I think I'll do that. Obviously, you can just swing high here. Okay, that's not quite high enough. I will definitely counter that. Start with a Reiju. Use leader effect for buff burst. I'll swing 5 at lead. Restand 1. Then I'll go 7 lead. Then I'll play a Marco and pass. Maybe we can crawl back slowly. Let's block this one. Give a 1k. Play another law into the Zoro back down. I'll give him a Concasse here. And then this one I'll giant like this. Okay, let's start off with pudding. Do we take the giant here or the Sanji? How many events do we have in trash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. But I think I have to take the giant, especially because those are my last. Okay, no, they aren't my last two, but close to it. Let's go 8 into the law. Minus a Don for buff burst. Here's another giant. I can use Colrin or 3000 worlds here. Maybe it's just 3 worlds. I think I'll swing 7 here. Then I'll do this and I go 7 lead and I'll pass. Keep 2 up for giant. Hope they, because Zoros have been cutting down on like on what's it called? They have been cutting down on DMGs. So I'm hoping they don't have a DMG. It's a bit of a risky move, but I feel like I need to be risky against Zoro in order to win the game. And if they DMG, at least I can still like block with Marco. Okay, they play Shanks for free. But now they can't do much anymore. They can't even use restand ability anymore. So I think I'll block this one. And then I'll take this one. Interesting. I mean, we can't trigger it. But definitely interesting for me this turn. I think I will rock the Shanks. Then I'll use leader ability for... Let's crash this wedding. Pick up a Concasse. Now do I swing 6 or 5? I think I'll swing 6 because I need to progress the game at least a little bit, and I don't want to just swing 5 and for him to block. And now I need to determine whether I can swing with this Reiju. If he has 12-12, I'm fine. If he has event and goes 11, pretty sure I can swing with this Reiju. Then I'll pass. Just in case I need a block against the slaw. I had the fortune this guy. Okay, he found a DMG. He's not using it though. He's not trying to go for game. He's trying to survive another turn. Okay, I know he has a DMG in hand and I know he has... I think I'll giant here. Just to cycle. Now he has 2 blockers. How many giants have I used? I've used 2, so I can still find one. I have 2 Sanjis here. He has a DMG. Oh, this happens, just in case. Do I play Yamato? Do I search with this? What do I actually have here? I have 2 more Let's Crash This Weddings, 1 more of these, 1 more Concasse, and we have 11 and I'll definitely search here. Let's grab this. And now, how can I swing? And can I play Yamato? If I play Yam, how many 2Ks are in my trash? 1. Just 1. I have 1 2K in trash. 1, 2, 3 in hand. So there are like 4 more in this deck. There are 4 more giants in this deck. Okay, what exactly is in the deck? There are 4 giants in the deck. 4 2Ks in the deck. There's 1 more giant. No Concasse. There's the new gate, which I just saw. 1 more Sanji. 1 more 4-drop pudding. So I think I have a decent amount of counter in my deck still. So playing this should be fine. Just swing 6. And... Can I swing 7? He uses DMG. He's gonna rest 2 of my Don. Pretty sure I can swing 7. Okay, he used DMG, but I think he has another one because he already left the Don up earlier. I'll just pass from here. We have 2 giants, a Concasse, and a block up. It should be okay. But if he swings 12 at Ragey, do I defend that? Maybe? Probably? Because if he swings 12 at Ragey, I can at least block 1 more. That'll just give a 2 and a 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna go 10, 10 afterwards. I can block 1k this. Yeah, it's easy. GG's. Managed to win against a green Zoro. Obviously they only found 1 Tashigi that entire game, but that felt solid. Like them not having the Mihawks, the 8-cost Mihawks anymore makes this matchup so much more bearable, I think, for us. Definitely need to test it out a bit more, but the early game wasn't that good for us because they had Kuina to get rid of the Sanji on curve and everything. Okay, not bad. GG's. Alright, let's go over some final thoughts. This deck surprised me. I really went into this today and I thought there's no way this deck can keep up. I mean, it used to have a terrible matchup into Green Zoro anyways during OP13. I thought there's no way I can ever kill Eam. And the best chances I gave myself against Ace out of the big trio that are currently dominating the meta, and because I could just add more red rocks, but I thought okay, cool, I can tech against Ace with more red rocks, but they are going to be completely useless against both Zoro and Eam. But to my surprise, this deck actually now has a very, very good matchup into Green Zoro. Well, maybe it's not very, very good, but it's at least 50-50. And in comparison to what it was before, where it felt like unless you find the perfect cards in OP13, there's no way you were winning that. But in a weird way, Zoro deciding to play more low to the ground in order to try and deal with Emu is helping us tremendously, because we don't have to deal with this big blocker wall of Mihawks and only have to contest with Laws now. And the little 4-cost Zoro we get to remove easily with Culverin as well. So the matchup has improved, definitely. The Marco helps as well. I think the Yamato helps too. They are playing less of DMG in order to rest our Don as well. So I just think overall the matchup has gotten a lot better. I didn't even feel like I needed to tech in Hell's Judgment anymore, which is brilliant. Now when it comes to Eam, I don't know how, but I've actually only found a single Eam game in like 20 games. And that one game felt playable, which is much more than I was hoping for. Obviously in that game I went second, which is already a big boon for us. But it felt like if I would have played that game slightly better, I would have won it, which is all I can ask for really. And then Ace is weirdly, it's not good for us, because them having the ability to play pudding is actually hurting us quite a lot. I've lost like 1 or 2 games today just to straight up getting pudding because I didn't have 2k counters early on, and he just swung 6 and then he swung 8 at me, and then the turn after he pudding me and I didn't have enough, and he pudding me into a non-playable hand, and then I couldn't win anymore. But the double red rocks are consistently searchable, and as long as they play Newgate, and just spend their entire Don to play their big drop, and then you can counter out of their swings with like an event that you leave up, the matchup becomes really, really manageable. And I think that matchup can also be improved by reteching in Josu's. I decided today that I wanted to focus more on trying the new cards. So I wanted to try Marco, I wanted to try Yamato. I like both of these cards. I definitely like the Marco. I don't actually think I would tech Josu back into this. I think both of these cards have a lot of merit in the deck list. The first card I would probably take out of here is this Newgate, although the reason it's in here is for Emu. I think if I can... My game plan when I created this deck list against Emu was just shit out your Sanjis, put down a Newgate by getting to 10 Don before they get to 10 Don, and then you have something to protect your Sanjis with, a big blocker that they can't really deal with that well, and you also have events then, and they don't get to remove your 4 Sanjis, and you just weirdly outvalue them. It didn't work perfectly well in that one game, but I can see it working, so I'll definitely keep trying this Newgate, but it is the first card I would cut. Alongside this event, it's also in here specifically for Eam, because I think if I can get Eam to 0, having an unblockable that they don't expect could be very, very helpful. It won me the game against one of the aces in today's video. So the card is cheesy, and you can definitely just remove it for like a second Bruchette Blow or Alex Crash's Wedding. But the nice thing is it's also just a counter event, so it's never bad. This Otama is insane for our deck. It's like, I used to hate playing Kaya, but I love playing this Otama. And so it's kind of a shame that I'm not playing Josu anymore, because this Otama makes Josu so much better as well. But maybe I'll come around to that. I just thought, yeah, I just wanted to play the new cards today. But overall, I'm happy with this deck. I think, I don't think it's top meta, don't get me wrong, but I think the fact that it feels playable is much more than I was hoping for. And as long as rogue decks feel playable in this S tier meta that we have right now, I'll probably whip them out every now and then. I think this Yamato is also just a straight up upgrade to the Rosie Nante tech people used to play with Sanji, because you don't have to discard a card that you might want to play in order to draw 2. Obviously, it's not going to get you done back, but I feel like that's much, much less necessary now to have, Rosie restand you done. So I really like this Yamato. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any specific questions about the deck, feel free to leave comments down below. I tend to answer every single, or respond to every single comment. And apart from that, I hope you have a wonderful day.